just as an overview here for a second, you came on the scene, and then by the time you left, you were just as good as anyone had ever done that show. I mean, I believe, and I say this to people with all sincerity. I mean, like the thing you did with Maya, the Long Island ladies, you were both brilliant, and you were just so in the pocket of that character rhythmically. Like I watched the immersion of that. It was just beautiful to watch that sketch. I mean,
Oh, thanks, Dana. That means a lot. That sketch, that felt like we could have only done it when we were like seniors. Like we were relaxed enough to do it. We wrote that with Emily Spivey, the great Emily Spivey.
yeah, we hear about her a lot.
Yeah, you should have her on this. She would be an incredible guest. And yeah, we improvised a lot of that. Like it was just a lot of overlappy. The cards were kind of loose, and we kind of knew what we were going to say, but not really. And I don't think we would have been able to do that in the first couple of years. I know I wouldn't have. I would have been too results oriented.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That I find that a lot. There's maybe Eddie Murphy, the most extreme the other way, like is confident in day one, apparently. And then there's people who have a pretty quick run up, but then some people just goes and goes, and then the audience discovers you. And then it's, could you, I mean, I don't want to, but you don't have to do that character for 5 seconds, but what would she say to David and I right now? I mean,
well, like she's, it's a very important time because it's sweater weather. Like sweater weather's coming. It's very, 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 she's having a lot of hot flashes, and she enjoys the nip in the air. But we based those ladies off of ladies that were in, really one woman who was in the hair department, Jodi Mancuso, who was running the hair department. She was like, Long Island, or Staten Island, I forget. Sorry, Jodi, if I forget. And she was very and gave it to you straight, and just like, come sit, talk, let's talk. Like she just had this chatty, fun energy that was kind of flirty, very maternal. And Maya and I used to just talk with her like that and talk like her. And mine was my lady had a little bit, just because I'm not particularly great with accents. My lady probably fell into like a little Boston at times, just because that's my hometown. But so we played Betty and Jodi, and it was almost like those women that happen to have a TV show, but they were just chatting anyway. So we had a lot of fun where the camera would just come up on us, and we were already in conversation, and the camera would pull away and we were still talking. So that was the kind of vibe.
It was being a wasp from California, and then when I started going to New York and meeting characters in New York, and they were recognizable in that sense of come, sit, have coffee, please, how are you? It's it's warm, it's extroverted, everything is out in the open. I feel spilkus, this and that, but you guys just nailed it beautifully. I don't know, it just
I just saw it on Instagram, Amy. Like, you know how they pull up old sketches, they start traveling around because it is sweater weather. So I saw clips of that, and it's kind of fun when things live on, or they make a meme, or something pops out.
Oh, it's the best. It's so cool.
And then you go, oh, something mattered. Something I did in the old days caught somewhere.